Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fenton Forest 4X map with seasons, with me, See What He Sow, and our good little farmer, Mr. Miyagi here. It's day 4 of summer, it's day 6 of summer, the last day of summer. We'll be moving into autumn very shortly. If you watched the last video, I did finish the wheat harvest. I have got the barley harvest to do. However, there are a couple of little things that I've got new on the farm that you can probably see 2 of them behind me right now, which we'll probably be having a look at very shortly. So let's do that, shall we? We've got over here a potato sorter thingy, majiggy, my bobby doodah. I've not used this. So I've got to put washed potatoes into it, and I get other potatoes out, apparently. I get premium potatoes, and then I also get some pig food, apparently. And then this is the machine over here, which does your potato washing and everything. And obviously, your washed potatoes come out of there. I'm going to guess at some point we're on here. Now, I'm not playing with the help window open, which kind of makes this a bit awkward to find out where the where's the spawn point? Where's the switching on of the machine part? So I also need to put some water in there then. Okay, so I need to put water and potatoes, and I'll get washed potatoes out. Then I take the washed potatoes, put them in the sorter. We get premium potatoes out, which actually sell for more than regular potatoes. So that's a good way of increasing your potato revenue. And then you also, the potatoes that sadly don't make the grade, get turned into pig food, which comes very useful for feeding piggies. Also over here, I've placed a lovely little building called Self-Enterprise, which is a little shed, which allows you to basically sell stuff from your farm. There's a box here where you sell your potatoes. Now I've got a couple of other things. What I've got to do... Oh, that's not so good. Can I now pick that up? The answer to that is I've probably just broke that, because I think what I meant to do, I meant to take these and I've got to put them on forks and put them in there. Unfortunately, when you're placing these things, it's not exactly clear which way round they go. It's a bit of a design flaw with the mod. So I need to go grab myself a tractor quick, grab my little pallet forks. You'll do. I'm going to need you anyway, because we're going to need the trailer at some point for scrap that one, don't need that. Worst comes to the worst and I've broken the vending machines, then it's just a case of I will just sell them and buy them again. I also, you will have noticed, off camera, did a bit of mowing here around my chicken pens, just to get a little loading wagon with some grass in it, ready for just to feed the sheep, because obviously when I did the mowing on field 8 the other day, there was a little bit of a problem in that I didn't save any grass or hay for the feeding of sheep in the future. Now the question will be, I pick up the vending machine A that I've already placed. It looks like it does move. Oh no. Disaster. What I may do is might just need to cheat a little. Let's put my super strength mod on a minute. And let's see if I can't just pick this up. Alright, that's there. Now I need to pick this one up. But this one, I am going to try and do properly. So, let me see if I can A, pick up the pallet first. It might be because this forklift doesn't actually go all the way to the ground. I don't know whether you noticed that. It doesn't actually lower fully flat to the floor, which kind of makes it hard to load stuff and unload stuff if your forks don't do that. Now the reason why I'm having to play with these mods quickly is because obviously I've got stuff. I'm going to have like the potatoes and stuff available to me, and I can test how these mods work before I think about adding them to other maps and other saved games. I'm also currently, because obviously the last couple of videos have been talking about what I'm going to do, you know, life after Fenton Forest, and what I plan to do map wise. I'm currently looking at Lakeland Vale. I'll admit that I'm quite happy. I do like the map now. I've had a chance to have a bit of a look and a play on it, so I might be starting a series on that. And again, what I might do is do a series whereby, how shall we say it? I need to be able to get into the shed, please. No, I don't want to jump over the shed. I just need to be able to get into the shed because I need to be able to open this pallet. Can I not? Like, just might have to turn that off again quickly. There we go. Right. No, I need to move this building if I can. Right. This is a little bit fiddly. Right. We'll put that back on for a second. And we'll just give these a bit of a... Might just need to fine adjust the position on some of these. There we go, that one can go there. Now this one should just slot in next to it. There we go. Binga banga bongo. Right, turn that off. And now we've got open potato box, so we can still open the potato box. Test the automat by buying an egg. Did I buy an egg? Open the self-marketing automat. Oh, okay. Light. Ooh. Perfect. Right, so now what you can do is I can close the doors. That puts my little counter back. And now people can like come in and they can like buy stuff. And these function as sell points. Oh, I've got to go through all my bloody menus. So now there should be the automat, which will accept eggs, it will accept milk, Milchstankelglas. I wish these were in English. So that's going to be milk. What about me potatoes? What sells me potatoes then? Because that's not showing as a potato sell point. Even though there's a potato box in there, it's not showing up as a potato sell point. Let me just put this on for a second, just so I can see. Right, so there's a, looks like a trigger at the back where I think you have to drive to sell the stuff. Looks like there's a trigger across the front where I can maybe sell stuff. And there's a thing down the side where you can sell stuff. I must admit, I've not played with this mod. And as a result, I may not know how it completely works. But hey, it's something to fiddle with. Right, so our plan today is to get the barley harvested over on field 18. I haven't looked at the map yet to see if anything else has sprung up. All the animals want feeding. Of course they do. Of course they do. Nearly got a lot of wool there. Thankfully I've still got some hay left in my trailer. Well, did have. Did have, but it's now gone. Quick hop in here. Grab some pig food. Thank you, boy over there with the truck. He's been, Coursplay's been driving around quite happily, filling up like me slurry. I'll drop him back onto the slurry to BGA course in a little while. And then we can take that, because he's emptied the cows, he's probably emptied the pigs now, to be fair. So I can probably take him away and have him go back to doing what he was doing. So he can now go back to probably running the BGA, slurry to BGA, and get all that delivered for me. Check on him while he's here quick. He probably has stopped. We want course, we want slurry. Yeah, so he comes in this way quite happily. So I can safely delete that course, I think. I don't need that one. he can now run along and do that. I suppose we ought to have a look really at the map, didn't we? Still haven't got any fields to harvest, so the potatoes aren't ready yet, so it will be a case of me harvesting the barley. Let me just have a look at the grass situation, because obviously harvested that yesterday. It's not gone back to growing. So yeah, we're going to be heading up here. Now, I think I left the truck. Yeah, I did. I sold the wheat directly into the Riverside Mill. I didn't worry about checking prices, I just sold it. And I'll do exactly the same with the barley. At the same rate, I'm not dropping straw on these two fields because I have no plans to collect it. Oh, one of the things I forgot to show you back at the farm, I have bought myself a little bale shredder. I've got the Global Company bale chipper, or bale shredder, however you want to call it. I call it a shredder. The mod's called a chipper. But, hey. Basically, it takes bales of material and turns it back into loose material. So, that should be fine. Another thing I've done, because of all the issues with like courseplay and stuff that I was having, I've reinstalled Global Company. Not Global Company. Follow Me. However, I've grabbed the version that's on the actual GitHub, not rather than the mod hub, because again the GitHub is more up to date. There's a few more bug fixes and stuff, which means it might work better for me. And what I plan to do, I plan to drive the harvester and have this guy basically follow me and unload as I'm going. So, gotta remember how to activate follow me now. Is it Control H? No, that's higher worker. Don't want to do that. Is it Control A? Alt F. It's because I don't use these mods frequently enough. That's the problem. Some people are just naturally know how to use follow me and stuff. It's not a mod I ever used. I never used it in FS19. I've not really used it in FS19. Follow me, toggle on off. Right, Control F. That's probably why then I changed all the combinations of buttons. Head distance 25. Right, I'm going to make him go. No. That's bad. So that's opening up the bloody seasons menu again. Offset. Is that right? Can I make him? Steady now, steady, steady. Trying to get this boy set up. Because what I intend to do, and I need to get follow me working, is because I want to be able to be in a position where when I come to do my cotton harvest in field 26, I can have I could drive one harvester with the second harvester kind of following me, literally following me. How do I make him go faster? Because he's driving incredibly slowly. I need him to get a little bit, I'm going to need him to get in front of me, aren't I? But I need to get the pipe position right first of all. That kind of looks better. He's moving in. That looks fine. That looks fine to me. Right. Let's do this. Alright, what's going on? Because I know for a fact you can bloody drive faster than that. Something keeps messing. With the cruise control speeds on all my vehicles. I don't know if it's Courseplay that's done that, but a lot of my... Right, shift forward. Takes him a little minute to catch up. I might just G him up a bit. See if I can't just convince him to just... He's actually doing a poor job of following me. You notice that? Right. But it's kind of working. It saves me having to keep hopping out of the harvester, hopping in to the truck, moving the truck. At least this way I can keep harvesting and get this field done. And if the worst comes to the worst, I'll just slow up for a fraction of a second and he'll actually drive ahead anyway, and I can just make sure that my harvester is fully emptied. But that's it. That's pretty much it. I don't really need to worry too much. I've got this. I've got this. So the little shed building that I was playing with the vending machine and stuff, I might need to go and have a bit of a look at that. See how that actually works. Prior to me doing actually using it in anger. Wow, this field's actually quite big. Field 18. Don't look it on the map. When you're looking at it on like the little mini map in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, or you're looking at it in the map, it doesn't seem that big until you actually get here and start trying to harvest it, and then you realise, damn, these fields are huge. Stevie most definitely was not playing. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick look at this. North-south. Auto width. We might just make that a little bit small. Do that. And then it should just be a case of press that. No, done that wrong. Press the wrong button. Flipping more. Into that menu. North-south. Auto width. Make that 395. Think that should put it on, and then it should be, yeah. I do keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, that guy's taken off like a rocket. Doing the field headland now. Because I want to confuse this guy terribly, who's driving the truck. Oh, it's not a dude, it's a she. It's a chick. Chick who's driving the truck. Confusing her. You kind of need to go a bit faster, dude, because, seriously, I need to empty quite a lot of this barley. I'm at 42% now. We're gonna I've got the collision on or off. Because he should just like drive ahead of me then, shouldn't he? It's a bit awkward this. I suppose the alternative way of doing it is to drive the truck and have the harvester follow the truck. Because then the harvester will stay behind the truck. And you could have the truck, you could have the harvester empty into one trailer, and then you could back the harvester off to empty into the second trailer as and when the second trailer gets full. Bing! That's the first bing at 66%. You'll notice it bings a lot later now. I've got it set, I've changed the fill level warning mod. So it beeps at 65% and I think 90% now for me. As opposed to what it was previously. I'm going to turn the speed down on the harvester, because ideally what I don't want to do is have to stop at the end of each headland. Once I've whacked on cruise control, let's see if I can't make him actually get in front of me a bit more again, because he's being rubbish at this. And he's starting to annoy me now. He's an AI worker, so he shouldn't cause crop destruction. So 50 is the furthest I can send him ahead of me. That way kind of works. Been a little bit, but he's completely disappeared off the flipping ramp map now. Why has he crashed into the fucking tree? Dude is seriously rubbish, isn't he? I'm gonna have to go rescue that truck in a second. Why is it so difficult? Huh? You suck, AI worker. You drive properly now. Come on. What's about Oz's? Yeah, his cruise control still at 83. That's all. I'll just park up. He does actually sort of drive past me. That's nice to know. Another thing I kind of wanted to do today was test out the someone says you can use NVIDIA Ansel to take screenshots in game. However, I'm finding that to be a load of cogswallop because you can't actually move the camera. So I don't know how you make good screenshots with Ansel and Farm Simulator because you can't change the position of the, you can't move the camera. Like most games, you can actually sort of go completely sort of 3-cam and position the camera where you want. Like when I've played like Jurassic World Evolution, I can move the camera exactly, spin it round the world, zoom in and out, all that sort of stuff to get just the right shot and angle of I'm stopping driving into the tree this time by going that way around the field. Come on, worker, you've got this. We've almost got this. Whilst I'm driving down the field, and this saving thing spins around all the time, annoying you. What else can I sell? Got my Michelin tankle loss. Not a lot. So yeah, if you haven't seen those objects, they're in the miscellaneous section. There's all sorts of weird things in here. Right at the end of my list. You've got the vending machine. Point for milk, selling point for milk. Selling point for milk. Potato box for selling potatoes. Soya milk, eggs, potato. It's placed as an extension next to the shed. Large, big. I need to figure out which ones I actually need. Because I've come out the menu, I've got to scroll all the way along again. Right, so I've got one of those. Maybe I bought the wrong thing. Should maybe have bought one of them, or one of them, or one of them. I can get it figured out. I'm smart enough that I will be able to figure it out. Much like as I'm smart enough to be able to figure out how the potato sort of thingy, the jig works. Quite a long way. So anyway, I'll get this, I'm going to get this field done. Where that guy's going. Right, there we go then. So, I'm going to carry on, and I'm going to get this done, this field, this lovely, wonderful field of barley. And then I'll bring you guys back for the next episode. So I'll see you all then. For now, from the Fenton Forest 4X map, it's goodbye.